Here the review, guess the game. This is Nintendo version, 3DS version. Maybe some of these games are on DS. I don't know, because I don't know a lot about DSs, but I'm pretty sure they're on 3DS. All these were pretty highly reviewed too. Okay. Canadian Matt, American Matt.
What's up?
All right. From The Guardian. Gave it a 100. They said, the sheer volume of quests and weapons and monsters also means that, quite apart from being a brilliant game, this has incalculable longevity. The life of a hunter isn't for everyone, but of killing something massive, carving it up, and making
Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate?
No. It is Monster
Hunter
Hunter
3 Ultimate?
No.
Monster Hunter Generations?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bronze medal for you.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Next, Destructoid gave this a 90. Similar to Katamari Damacy, WarioWare, and other inane Japanese creations, the heart of these games are really in their core, catchy, repeatable gameplay.
Is that a Rhythm Heaven?
Yes.
Rhythm Heaven Megamix?
Megamix, Rhythm Heaven Megamix. 2 for 2. CG Magazine gave this a 90. This game... Wait a second, that's the same crap. All right, moving on. GameStyle gave it a 100. Beautiful graphics, that wonderful soundtrack, the enthralling story, and that damn annoying fairy. The 3DS version has it all and is easily
Ocarina of Time.
That's right.
3D.
Game Shark gave it this a 100. That's cool. They gave you codes in the Game Shark and review scores. There's no question. If you own a 3DS, this is the best game on the platform and instantly worthy of a purchase. It's one of the best portable platformers I've ever played. And I've had my fair share in brackets, and an almost shockingly good this title on any platform. Got it? Platformer, portable platformer. It's amazing.
Is it Kid Icarus Uprising?
No, it wasn't.
A platformer, huh?
Yeah, a Nintendo platformer. That's really
Is it a
good.
Mario game?
It's a Mario game, yeah.
Is it New Super Mario Bros?
Nope. They put this review out December 19th, 2011. 2011.
There you go.
Not 18,000 years in the future.
Oh, man.
What's a Mario game on the 3DS? Wow, it must be really hot there.
I mean, New Super Mario Bros. Is the only thing that's coming to mind right now.
That's one of them, yeah.
Is it the, I don't know.
This has such a Japanese name to it. Super Mario 3D Land.
Oh. I never would have said that.
That stings. That's gotta sting.
Said that.
A lot of people like this next game, but Digital Spy gave it a 60. This game's more interesting ideas, particularly the mechanics behind the battle system, breathe some life into a very traditional RPG. However, the game is also let down by its fair share of derivative
Fire Emblem Awakening
and less ambitious features. This game disappointingly wastes a lot of its potential, but Square Enix will get another shot with the already announced sequel.
Bravely Default.
That is right. You know, what year did it come out? Bonus point.
Oh, 2013.
14, but a February 3rd, so that's, it's like a financial quarter 2013.
Very true.
All right, Games Radar Plus gave this next one a 60, but the series is normally super highly regarded. A highly polished iteration of this series that plays great on its own, but when you're afflicted by latency problems in local multiplayer, you'll suddenly become painfully aware of the 3DS's version's critical shortcomings.
Super Smash Brothers.
Nailed it, buddy. Next up, Gameblog.fr, sounds reputable, gave this one a 100. With almost 10 years of thrilling races behind them, even the most fine-tuned racing fireballs can show signs of fatigue. But rather than risking a breakdown, Nintendo was smart enough to dismantle this core formula in order to correctly refreshen each and every one of its cogs. This is one hell of a metaphor, before putting them back together. As an added bonus, the mechanic repainted it nicely and added some of the latest technologies. The end result roars as soon as the engine starts and promises to run nicely for quite some time, thanks to solid online features.
I mean, just, off the bat, I want to say Mario Kart 7.
It is.
Okay.
It was. I think that was translated from French to English.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to be eating a baguette when you read that.
Right.
This one might be a little tougher. This is a newer game. That's my hint. Gave it an 85 from Arcade Sushi. Its narrative and puzzles can occasionally be long-winded and a bit too time-consuming, but it still stands out as one of the more gripping narrative-driven games we've played. Just be aware, before the moment of final escape, there will be blood and tears.
Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah, buddy. How'd you get that one?
It's been among the 3DS community, it's been a game that's everybody's talking about because it's the last part of a 3-part narrative trilogy.
It looks cool. I really want to try it.
Yeah, I do too. I really want to get into that. I think the first 2 are available on Vita and probably I think maybe on Steam as well.
Oh,
there
cool.
are a few places you can play through those, I think.
Yeah, I've heard the first one
incredible.
is a bit.
And the last one is supposed to be incredible. Bit
clunky, but it's still good.
Right.
A bit harder to go back to, but they still sound pretty worth playing.
Yeah, I mean they're all like visual novel style, so it's clunkiness aside, I think the stories are still
true,
really solid.
I mean, you're totally willing to, that is becoming a huge buzzword for me. Narrative, visual novel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, talk about just going to bed every night with your Vita and getting a little deeper into something. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, deep. All right, Nintendojo gave this a 100. An amazing accomplishment. It manages to root itself deep in the fertile nostalgia millions of gamers have for A Link to the Past, while simultaneously morphing classic Zelda mechanics.
A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, buddy. Man,
you were giving that away, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, let's have some fun. All right, this is from multiplayer.it, probably an Italian site. Gave it an 87. This game is a fun and colorful platformer. It's pretty easy, but well-tuned and never frustrating, filled with content, levels, and hidden treasure. HAL Laboratory made use of depth in some unique and interesting ways.
Is this newer or a little bit older?
2 years old. Too bad the last world is a bit of a
Kirby
letdown.
Triple Deluxe.
Yeah. Nailed it. I like what Us Gamer said about it, or US Gamer. Even if you tend not to care much about Kirby games, understandably given how toothless they can be. I thought that's a great description.
Indeed.
IGN gave this game an 86. You don't have to be a hardcore golf fan to get hooked on this game. It rewards good play, gives plenty to do, and is a great teacher. Its incremental approach to challenge kept me coming back to test myself.
Mario Golf?
Yeah, buddy. Destructoid gave this an 85. If you love to sit by the fire and train your Pokemon for hours, perfecting their EV and IV levels so you can be the very best, you likely won't find the same depth in this game. Its world and philosophy is much simpler than that. But as a result...
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
No. None of it feels frustrating or like work, and I'm constantly tempted to jump back into my adventures with Nate and Whisper.
Oh, I have no idea. Is it Pokemon Rumble something?
Nope.
Is it one of the mainline Pokemon games?
It's not a Pokemon game.
Oh. Is it Yokai Watch?
That is and was. 2 more to go.
Man, we blasted through.
Lightning round. We'll see which one does better, because normally our videos are half an hour. Maybe people like this better. Atomics gave this an 82. This game is not perfect, but definitively is a solid and accessible RPG with all the humor and charming that only Alpha Dream can do with this famous franchise. A solid combat system and a few improvements to this classic formula make this crossover an enjoyable trip.
A crossover RPG?
Yes,
a humorous crossover RPG.
Don't forget charming. Alpha Dream, famous franchise.
What is going on?
Obviously, it'd be famous if you're doing a crossover. You don't want to crossover with something people don't like. Tekken crossover with Donald Trump.
Yikes.
It's just everybody versus him. And he wins.
Alpha Dream? I don't know that. I'm not familiar with the developer. I probably am without realizing. I'm trying to think of any crossover RPG on the 3DS.
This is a confusing crossover because you're probably thinking of 2 separate IPs. But in a way, they're like 2 iterations of the same series. Like, this is a series that branched off and now they're crossing them over. The series started on the Super Nintendo, a late Super Nintendo game, great N64 game, much heralded GameCube game. Then it came to the Wii and they started messing around and people are like, oh, I don't like it. It's so different. I don't know. Make it like the old game. And then every time a new one comes out, people are like, oh, yeah. You were so excited for not this one, but the most recent one. This one came out in 2016, and then there's another one coming out this winter. It's like Nintendo's only big game.
About? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Paper Jam.
Ah.
There you go. Crossover got you messed up.
Okay, so it was the Paper Jam. So it was the Paper Mario and Luigi crossover there.
Yeah, we're gonna cross Mario with Mario.
Yeah,
it's a crazy time.
That was a good one.
Paper
Very
Jam?
tricksy. No, I didn't play it. That's probably good. That's probably a good one.
All right, last one.
I'm ready.
Games.Czech Republic.
Where are you getting these reviews?
I look through Metacritic and I try to pick the ones that actually have a hint in them. Before I used to just look at it real time while we were on here and I would just read you these reviews that were like, it's good. That's not good. How ironic. Good is not good. All right. The Czech Republic gave this a 100. A great turn-based strategy game, surpassing not only its blood-related predecessors, but stepbrothers and stepsisters of this series as well. This game is the new benchmark of the genre that it practically...
Is this another Fire Emblem game?
It is. It was
Fates.
Fire Emblem.
Fire
in
Emblem.
2013.
Oh.
Ooh.
2013?
Oh, yes.
Was that Awakening?
Yeah. You nailed
Did
it.
I get Awakening? Didn't we guess that earlier?
You did.
What?
When I was
Okay,
talking
so
about, I don't know, some other crap.
Huh.
Cool. Stay tuned, everybody,
There you
for
go.
next week. We're going to be doing the Vita.
Ooh.
Reviews on the Vita. Not that many games to choose from, especially the ones that were rated high. Can't wait. See you there.